Virgo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for January 8th to the 14th. Let's jump on in and see what's on the cards for you, Virgo. So happy new year to you. I really hope that your year has kicked off in an amazing way, full of positive and productive intentions. Let's dive into this. I'm going to get started with a major arcana, Virgo. Oh, I've pulled the Tower for you, and you know, yes, sometimes this can be quite a, let's say intense energy, but the Tower can also be you consciously deciding to destabilize a situation because maybe it's not in alignment at its foundational level for you anymore. So it's actually one of the biggest cards of grace in the tarot, because it attempts to realign your life by drawing attention in sometimes escalated ways, or sometimes, through signs, as to what is really not solid or stable in your life. Okay, so you might be considering pulling down a tower in your life, and the towers for me, Virgo, can be, work, career, what you do for a living that maybe is just not working for you or not getting where you want to go. Could be a toxic relationship. Could be where you live, or maybe it's your financial position. The thing is that if we just rebuild, patch up the tower, and we don't address the foundation, as in what's really going on at a values level, a vision level, a lifestyle level, then we will always circle back around to that feeling shaky. Okay, let's get more information, Virgo. Going to the Moonology Oracle. And I'm pulling for you, expect powerful change. Now, if there's one collective energy that I can say is everywhere right now, Virgo, it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is pretty much the Wheel of Fortune in this Oracle deck. And I just feel that something in the collective right now is trying to expand our consciousness to move us towards powerful change. Now, we could plug that into the greater, societal themes that we are seeing right now, that we are at a bit of a critical turning point where we do need to be awake and aware, and it really starts on an individual level. Okay, so you're being told to expect powerful change. If we start aligning our own lives, if we start awakening to our own truths, then that ripple effect goes out and we really get the mass awakening. So new moon eclipse is coming through. Of course, an eclipse can be fast. It can turn night to day in a matter of minutes. It's transformative. It's life-changing. So this Tower moment, is really aiming to improve your life, to realign you to something better. But sometimes it feels chaotic at the time, and only looking back in hindsight, Virgo, we realize what a blessing that was. So sometimes the Tower can be escalated situations like the loss of a job, or, something happening in a relationship to draw your attention to where the misalignments may be. But it could also be as subtle as your own, awakening to what is out of balance for you. Okay, let's draw you 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. I've got the 8 of Cups in the situational energy. Just want to let you know, if you do want a personal reading or healing, Virgo, do jump in now using the first link to my website down below, as I will be closing the doors in a few days' time. I'm taking quite a long break. I am taking a 4 or 5 week break to travel home to see my family in New Zealand. So if you do want a personal service, do make sure that you jump in pretty quickly. Okay, we've got the beautiful Star in the challenge. I've got the 6 of Swords in the advice. I love these cards that I'm seeing, by the way, and I will explain why in just a moment. Oof, I've got the 4 of Pentacles there in the outcome. Okay, let's pop those away. I'm going to clarify as I go. So you can see here that you have 2 counts in this reading, Virgo, of moving on, forward movement, maybe with a little bit of a heavy heart, but it feels like you are being encouraged to leave a situation behind. And if this is your reading, you know what this is. It's not a subtle energy, and it's probably something you've been pondering or considering for some time. I think we're talking a long-term situation here. So the 8 of Cups is the awareness or the acknowledgement that where you are right now just isn't it, right? There's a piece missing. It might be that you're in a relationship and there's a non-negotiable that you can't move past. It might be in work career that you're not getting that pay rise, that promotion. It feels like a bit of a dead end, or maybe you're just really not enjoying it. So the message of the 8 of Cups is that by acknowledging that, and taking action to move away from it, we start the journey towards the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, which leads to the Ten of Cups, living your best life. So there are fundamental pieces for you to collect, and your intuition is guiding and moving you forward. Now, Virgo, I'm clarifying that with the Three of Wands, and that's interesting about the powerful change energy and how I'm feeling into the Wheel of Fortune in this last week with my collective readings, because the Three of Wands wants to expand your horizons. It wants to move you forward towards rebirth. And it feels like you are on a critical ledge here, or like threshold. And maybe you're wondering, should I take that leap of faith? Is it the time? And the new year is a great time for change before we sort of get swept into the busyness of the year. So I just feel that you're considering moving away, or maybe for some of you, it's moving towards something, and you're being told that that's when your ships come in. But not only that, I think there's a destiny point for you to actually reach here with the Star and the Challenge. Okay, yeah, and the Lovers here as well. So the Star for me, which is Aquarian energy in the Challenge position, is a card of being aligned to destiny. And that's what I was saying about the Tower, Virgo, is that it is the biggest card of realignment in the tarot. Now, my personal belief is that we do have a best life path or life plan to achieve the growth and the spiritual awakening and the evolution that we're supposed to in this particular lifetime. And that is usually brought about by moving through a series of events. So when I see the Star in the reading, it feels like you are moving through one of your destined events, closing it out, and then being aligned to your next one. Okay. Now, interestingly, yes, we can, overstay in a situation, but the Star says that you can make up lost time. You can change your timeline back onto your best path. I think it's interesting the difference between fate and destiny as well. I mean, I believe that fate is what we meet when we just allow life to happen and we sort of aimlessly go through. Whereas if we really listen to the signs, take the action, acknowledge what the Tower is teaching us, we align to our true destiny and move with our best timeline. That's what you're being told here. The Lovers is here in the Challenge as well, and that may mean that this involves a partnership, personal, professional, partnership with an employer, or partnership with somebody that you've been in a romantic relationship with. But before the Lovers was known just as a card of, love and soulmates, it was one of the biggest cards of choice in the tarot, but choices around matters of the heart, heartfelt choices, or choices that may have an impact on other people around us. So I feel that the choice is in the Challenge, because up until now you haven't firmly decided, you haven't executed that decision to move on, move away from whatever it is that has been, giving you this missing piece energy. And the outcome is to, move towards balance, harmony, inner peace, which inevitably we do feel when we're on our, most direct life path. It doesn't mean to say it will be easy, but it flows somewhat. So we've got an energy of rebirth and renewal and being guided towards that new start with the Star. The advice is the Six of Swords, another forward movement energy. I'm clarifying that with the Six of Wands. We've got 666 here, nothing to do with, demons or the devil. It's actually number 6 is a number of balance and harmony in numerology and in tarot. So you're being told that by moving forward, even though it might be with a bit of a heavy heart, you actually achieve your greatest sense of personal balance and balance within your life. That's why we see the equilateral triangle here. I can see that the situation that you're in has caused you high emotions. At least the decision has been very hard to make. But what I see in the future here for you is smooth sailing, right? Is calm waters and also new shores to land on. That will inevitably bring you new experiences. But if we're moving with that destiny plan, they will be the right experiences for you. So you are being told, Virgo, that your win is in moving forward, and that things will get so much better for you on the other side. Now the outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Now sometimes this can be the temptation to hold on, especially if this is, you know, a relationship or a karmic relationship or partnership here with the Two of Cups. But interestingly, Virgo, the Eight of Cups again at the end of the reading. So it's almost like it's coming back around saying, Virgo, don't forget about those missing pieces. The temptation can be to hold on because of a sense of security, of a sense of, you know, maybe stability, or, you know, the struggle to break free from a situation. Let's give that a clarify. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is like, well, that's going to end back up at the Tower, you know, where we feel like we have to dig deep, and resilience and persistence. So the advice really is to fall the Tower and to move towards the new energy. The Ace of Pentacles, sorry, the Ace of Wands is, you know, this beautiful, inspired new beginning here that we get when we actually move towards that destined energy. Strong forward movement is what I'm getting here. Expect powerful change. Sometimes the universe can up the ante, can create rock bottoms for us, and these are all signs that it's time to move forward. So I'm going to draw you a Divine Abundance Oracle card to close this out, Virgo. Allowing, yes, radical acceptance says yes in reality in any given moment, so that what's needed can come next. It's almost like you're being asked to allow the Tower to fall rather than resisting, okay, rather than pushing, rather than fighting. Yeah, it's almost like moving through a bit of a grief or a loss here. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. So what that's saying is that sometimes, you know, in our mind we can want to hold on because of that sense of safety, but we're being told here it's a false sense of security, and through release and letting go you will allow the universe to bring you your true life plan here. Virgo, I am going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to tune this energy for your personal circumstances, please do follow the first link down below to my website. And don't forget that they will be closing in a few days' time. I'm also putting on screen here your 2024 yearly tarot reading. If you want to check out what the possibilities, potentials and predictions are for your year ahead, that is there for you. You'll also find other links below to my tarot course if you'd like to start learning tarot as a divination tool to guide yourself, and also my Instagram account where I am very active and interactive as well. I will also be doing some posts there while I'm away, but I will not be on YouTube. So anyway, Virgo, I'm just wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.